Tropico, the game where you can live out a dictator's fantasy by making not just your own people, but even the tourists live a life of misery. But first, the colonial times, where people just wave to each other in the bushes. But for now, to treat our people like peasants. We can customize the palace too? Does this shout luxury or what? We've even got boarded windows. Such decor. And from their shacks, they can see my beautiful purple palace glistening in the sun. I think down to the coal mines we send them. Almost human protocol. No, I want the most efficient, unhumane workforce possible. I feel bad for these guys whose job is literally just to run with a bag of coal. This is what they do all day. In Tropico, you have the ability to click on anyone and see everything about them.
Who are you?
Which in turn allows me to arrest whoever I want to. Which actually gives me an idea. How many people can one dungeon hold? Only 8? Let's get a few more of these down. Okay, now we have lots of prisons. I want to see if it's actually possible to arrest everyone. Oh, I have to click on every single person. This is going to take me a while. I can't arrest children? Oh my god. And you go to jail. And you go to jail. Every prison is pretty much full. There are still people on their way. Okay, every prison should now be filled. I love the fact that crime safety has gone down. Even with 99% of the population arrested, they're still out there trying to commit crimes. Okay, so if we want to make it to the World Wars, we need to have a revolutionary's approval of 60? I guess we'll have to do what the revolutionaries want for a little bit. Have a pirate cove. That sounds right up my alley. We'll build our sneaky pirate cove here and hopefully no one will notice. All right, pirates, I want you to go on a super secret mission to steal the entire Great Wall of China. And away you go. At the very least, I'm excited to see what they come back with. Or how they even managed to fit it on that tiny ship. All right, what next? Build a chapel. But they didn't say where to build the chapel. What if I built it, I don't know, let's say all the way, I don't know, over here? Hopefully you can enjoy this chapel from all the way over there. Progress to the world wars. Spend 15,000 or prepare for war. Well, it looks like we've got some beef with the crown. I missed it, but the pirates just got back and actually brought us the Great Wall. This will protect us from the attackers. What? It's tiny. This isn't going to protect us from anyone. Okay, this is our new military compound protected by the Great Wall of, well, part of the Great Wall of China. You know what? It does actually make me feel more secure for some reason. Here they come onto the shore. That's it. This is all that they brung? I love how they're doing full military maneuvers to take out a circus. I think I went a little bit overkill with the amount of military I got. I have a feeling this is going to be a very quick battle. Look at the amount of troops we've just got pouring in. Surely we could have killed them by now. How are they not dead? I am very confused to how this battle hasn't already been won yet. Advance to the World Wars.
Quick, Presidente. We must choose a side in this terrible war.
Wait, we only just got here. We have to choose sides again? Well, it's a good job I have insider information that the Allies win. Fulfill trade routes with the Allies. I can do that. They want oil. I can do oil. How many can I fit on here? I love that there's just one patch of crops here that the farmers are going to have to cross the road and harvest from next to an oil rig. I've only just realized it said import trade, which means I've been completely wasting my time with the oil.
I have crippling depression.
But I guess we'll import some gold. Kill me. A fire? It's just their homes. What if I just delete the house? Oh. Well, that solves that problem. Gotta go. Who needs a fire department when you have a wrecking ball? Back when we won the war, I decided that only wealthy citizens could vote. Unfortunately, none of them are really a fan of me, so I built them all these nice things in hopes that they would finally like me. Spoiler, it didn't work. I can literally see everyone who's opposed to me in the vote. So my plan is to click on each person and have them arrested, and hopefully they shouldn't be able to vote anymore. Since it's been so long since we used the jails, they're empty anyway, so we may as well put them to good use. Ah, look at them all on their way to prison. And the numbers are flying up. I knew this technique would work. What is this? They're protesting the prison? What if I just destroyed the prison in front of their very eyes? Oh! Protest resolved. It's okay, guys. I've got a few other prisons that you're going to have to protest before they're all gone. Oh, goody. Here comes the boat with our import route. We can finally move on from this task.
Bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman,
I am an Englishman. Are we done? Can we now request them as allies? We can. Nice. There's more work. We need a commando garrison, so I guess we'll put it over near our military base. Okay, so they've asked us to sabotage the Axis, but we can steal the Eiffel Tower. So here's my new plan of action. Step 1, steal the Eiffel Tower. Then we can sabotage the Axis a couple times. All right, that seems like a good order of operations. All right, election day's in 23 months, and it's not looking good for me. Okay, the jail thing didn't work, so I'm just gonna get martial law and ban voting altogether. Yeah, where's your election now? 10% don't like me, I don't care. None of you can do anything. Look, arrested, killed, arrested, bribed. I can do whatever I bloody want. I am the dictator now, and I will act like a dictator. Aha, the 4 sabotages have finished. We can now set diplomatic state with them. What? More? He wants more? We have to fulfill trade routes. Okay, I can just order trade routes, right? I'll have you, I'll have you, I'll have you, and we'll send them fish? I think we have fish. We have finally made it to the Cold War. This is where the real fun begins. So according to my happiness graph, fun is on a massive decline. And you know what's more fun than anything? Tourists.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
We're going to be turning this shabby island into a tourist haven. Okay, so these are all the tourist ports I can fill on this coastline, which is good and all, but we have a lot of good coastline over here. I have completely covered every side of the island with tourist ports. Look at all the boats coming in. Here they come, land ahoy. I like to imagine you're just on one of these ships and you're just waiting to see a piece of beach you can actually use to sunbathe on, and all you see is tourist port after tourist port. This island's certainly a good start. But don't worry, because we'll be getting to these 2 islands later. But for now, there's a lot of people coming and nothing for them to do. So, our new plan of action is to give them fun things to do. We've also got to give them somewhere to live. How can we cram the most people into one area for the cheapest cost? A motel seems like the way. Okay, let's just cram all these motels in the most uninviting area possible. Wait, I can really just cram them together like this? That no one's going to stop me? Okay, then. They're all just crammed in between all these bushes. And it may look normal, or well, as normal as it can be from down here, but it actually spells out hell, which is what this tourist trap is going to be. All right, now we're going to give them something fun to do. Wait, I completely forgot the church was over here. I think it's time to spice things up. I'll put a club next door. I'm sure the church will love that. A casino. I've heard that the Christians love a bit of gambling. Ah, we need electricity. Okay. I'm sure putting my power plant here won't bother any of the tourists. There's nobody working here. Well, the same as we always do. Hire foreign workers. We've just got to get 500 tourists to visit, and then we get to go to the modern times. Well, that shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, first things first, I think we need to make them coming onto the island a great experience. I like how when they arrive on the boats, the first thing they can see over the trees is just these 2 nuclear power plant towers. And I'm thinking this is going to be Souvenir Alley, because we got to get our money from them somehow. We just got to get ourselves a couple of these, and maybe just a couple more. But hey, you can never have too many souvenirs. Going over this roller coaster looking road, you make it to our nuclear power plant. Don't forget your souvenirs. Continuing up the road takes you to the church. This is the religious sector where I put the most religious things I could possibly find. A cocktail bar, a club, and a casino. I'm sure the church will be very happy with me. And I'm thinking somewhere in here is where we're going to put the scenic outlook. I need to give them something nice to look at. Well, this is a scenic outlook if I've ever seen one. All the beautiful views of garbage, and more garbage, and more garbage. Then you follow the road up to our very own Las Vegas Strip with just a few casinos. Okay, if I go into my Cold War research and research casinos, it allows us to go in here. We can change the work mode to double or nothing, which makes our visitors stay twice as long. And if we do this for every single thing, I will create a gambling trap from which no one will ever be able to escape. I will take their money, their souls, their children. Hey, I can build asylums. I completely forgot about that. You don't need to tell me twice. We'll use it as the full stop for hell. Perfect. We've made it to modern times. Let's progress. Okay, what have we unlocked? A shopping mall? What else have we unlocked? Wait, I can build a roller coaster? Oh, that's sick. I need to have a look at this. Whoa, that's so cool. How have I never seen this before? Okay, so the casinos are not doing too hot. So, I've got an idea. We need to get more tourists onto the island. And to do that, we're going to use airports. Look at all of these. Once they get electricity, we're going to have people flocking in to use our casinos. Here are our first planes all taken off at the same time. These do not seem like very safe maneuvers at all. This might seem like a lot of planes, but it's not as many as I'm planning to have because look at all this untapped space we have over here. And I think it's time to finally put it to use. Okay, but if we want them to get across to the main island, we need these landing ports. So we'll put down a couple of these landing ports to make sure they can actually get to the main island. And now they're built, it's time for the airports. I'm going to turn this luscious green island into a bunch of airports. 101 airports to be exact over the 3 islands. And my frame rate has already dropped. I'm not seeing any of the planes yet, but they can't be far away. The game already feels choppy. We've still got this huge onslaught of boats that looks like dots in the distance. If you think this is bad, and we have about 30 ports, wait till you see what 102 airports worth of aeroplanes looks like. And then we can start getting our casinos full. How do they all feel safe to land and take off together when there's just multiple airports on fire next to them? What's this? Is this a fleet of planes? Oh my god. And another fleet? Holy good mother of everything. I feel bad for the air traffic controller that has to deal with all of this. Look at how many planes are landing at the same time. Our casinos are going to start filling up. Look at the sheer amount of planes. The fact that none of these planes have crashed is honestly very impressive. The casinos still are not filling up. If there's one thing we have learned, it's that gambling is not real and it is impossible to be addicted to gambling. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully it didn't end up too much like this trash pile. And at the very least, like a flaming airport. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. If you could like and subscribe, that would mean the world. And if there's any things you think I could do better in this video, please leave a comment down below. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.